Thank you for allowing me to participate in this year's Goodfellas Luncheon. It would have been great to be with the 1,900 or so of you in person, but I am honored and humbled to speak to you virtually during these unprecedented times. I want to take this opportunity to briefly share a few thoughts on the privilege I had to meet with Kyle on a Zoom call last week. After spending time with him and hearing his touching story, I quickly realized how lucky we are to have him in our community. Kyle moved to Charlotte from Brooklyn, longing to be closer to his parents for assistance as he tries to provide a better life for his now 8-year-old daughter, Serenity, who was abandoned by her mother at a courthouse in Brooklyn 4 years ago. During our conversation, I immediately saw what a hero he is, not only to his daughter, but to all of us. Many of us are fortunate to have been born into a family with a loving mother and father who treasure us and are excited to not only share their lives with us, but assist us any way possible along life's journey. Others, not so fortunate, are born with a mother who carried us in the womb, delivered us, and wants to nurture and help mold us, even if the father is not around. Seldomly do mothers make the unfortunate decision that Serenity's mom did and abandon us. More often than not, we hear stories of fathers, especially African American ones, who are not dads, who have been absent their kids' lives and not there for support in a number of needed ways. It was so refreshing to meet Kyle, who stepped in when Serenity's mom no longer wanted her and became a single dad who would save her life. He made the bold move here to Charlotte to raise her in a wholesome, loving environment where she could get a good education, plenty of love, and a chance to chase her dreams. Yes, it was hard initially, walking her 2.5 miles to and from school each day while not having a car, searching for and finding a job in a new city to match his handyman skills. But Kyle persevered the last 4 years and is successfully raising a wonderful 8-year-old who is full of life, exudes joy, and has an infectious smile. 2020 has been tough for all of us, but for those like Kyle, where the struggle was already significant before the pandemic, it has been even more difficult. Yet, because of your generosity in supporting the Goodfellas Luncheon and this partnership with Families Forward, Kyle got much needed aid to help him and Serenity to get by.
The culture in New York, it's overwhelming. Just the madness of the city. That New York minute is uncomparable. I came to Charlotte after my daughter was abandoned by her mother. But when Serenity was being planned, going into the new year, everything was fine. I mean, the apartment was there, the house was there. We separated our ways when it came close to the due date. I was homeless at the time. When her mother abandoned her at the courthouse, she went for more child support, and I didn't have a home, and she knew this, and she said, I'm going to the bathroom, and she left her with me, and this was something that happened in the courthouse, so all the security saw it. They were there on speakerphone, talking back and forth when I'm there with my daughter, so the police reports were filed and everything. Had to go back to court to make sure that everything was proper because I didn't want kidnapping charges filed against me because if I'm with my child illegally. It was really just a good luck scenario. Like, I know you can't make it, you're homeless, and now you have to take care of a child, and they just have the clothes on their back. So that day, I had to go out and buy underwear, I had to go out and buy pants, I had to go out and buy shirts, I had to go out and buy socks, things just to make sure that she could last the next couple of days because I didn't know if or when her mother was coming back. And then I was like, let's just get out of here. Once the paperwork is final, let's get out of New York and go somewhere where we can both live happily and be comfortable so we can have a better future for both of us. Goodfellas really stepped in when I didn't expect them to. They helped when I didn't even know about Goodfellas. And I'm out there really waking up every day fighting for it. And for them to help me, it made me feel like I was doing something. It didn't make me feel like I was just sitting at home trying to collect unemployment. I wanted to go out there and work. The job that was hooked up for me through Families Forward was a field that I was already in. I ran out there the first day. They tried to say they were going to interview me. I brought her with me to the interview. I brought my niece with me to the interview. I was like, look, I'm babysitting, but I want this job. Do you mind if I bring kids? And I got the job and I was so happy working. This month I can say I'm paying the rent this month. Like, this is all on me. It feels good to be able to say that after someone has done that for you. Because at this point, Goodfellows helped me in a way where I can't return the favor. There's no way that I can return the favor in the way that they've helped me out. The stress is always there for the next impending whatever it may be, a bill, an injury, whatever it may be for your situation in life, the stress is always there. But when someone is there to say, I'm gonna help you through this, I have faith in you, and I'm gonna help you through this, even if you don't believe in yourself, I'm gonna make sure that I'm going to help you. That builds confidence in yourself to say, this person is helping me, I need to help myself. I need to do something for myself to show not them, but myself that I'm capable. Looking back at the past and just looking at what I've been through and going, I'm 30 now. I'm hopeful because I don't have that future where this has to happen or else. The future is just blank. This is what I want, but if anything else happens, I'm fully accepting of the future.